Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I want a little discussion about this flashlight. So this is the ACEBEAM Rider RX, and I really enjoyed this flashlight, so much so that I have a few more of them. And I just recently noticed on Amazon they sell the full set, which is a little cheaper. So let me backtrack a little here. I'm giving you an update as well on this belly band, which I had a separate video on. So the belly band is cool. I still occasionally grab it, but not nearly as much as I thought I would. It was comfortable. You know, when I first started wearing it, it really wasn't a big deal, but I found that, you know, having it on for longer durations ended up being a little uncomfortable for me. So now it's kind of flip-flop, where I would only put this on if I was out for a long time, but now it's kind of like if it was a real quick trip or something, especially with summer around the corner, this is going to get a lot more use. When it gets warmer and warmer out, even though I'm a bigger guy and I'm not wearing a jacket, I could still pretty much conceal this stuff under my shirt, depending on what kind of shirt I'm wearing. If it's a thicker, like Carhartt shirt or something, it's really not that noticeable. But if I'm like, you know, just running to the store real quick, I got basketball shorts on or something along those lines where I don't have a belt and pockets that, you know, can really support weight, that's where this belly band is really going to come in. But anyway, originally I had the clip and carry. I mean, this whole thing is from clip and carry as well, but I had their holster for the SIG P365. I had the ACEBEAM Rider X, which I love. This one's in stainless. All right, pop that out, show you that real quick. Very, very cool. Originally, I had the Buck Light in here, all right, in a clip and carry holster, or sheath rather. And then I had my KaBar TDI. Now, originally I rocked that for a little bit, and then it just wasn't necessary to have the Buck Light in there, so I took that out, and I just had these three items. So I had the conceal carry pistol, I had a flashlight, and I had the, you know, kind of battle knife, let's just say, the last ditch effort, going for the gun, retention knife, you know. That's all the purpose for this TDI was, which is, by the way, awesome. Still a fantastic blade. All right, so, but the point is not in here. I just want to give you a quick little update in case anyone was wondering about this. The reason I'm showing this is I did like this light so much that I got a couple more of them, all right, in different colors. At some point, I ended up with the rainbow version here. I did put this lanyard on for a reason. All right, then I had the blue version. Then I got the titanium version. And titanium is awesome. There's a stonewash finish on here. Very, very cool. Now, the reason I left these wristbands on is not because I actually use them, but just because I thought it was interesting that even though it's the same light, and these were acquired very close in time. Like, it's not like this one's 2 years old. And no, there's like maybe a 2-week difference. And this one came with this ACEBEAM branded lanyard. And this one came with an ACEBEAM branded lanyard, but it's a different style. I actually much prefer this, you know, a cylindrical one as opposed to the flat one, if that makes sense. But just showing, it was totally random. I don't know, at some point they switched. I don't know if these are old or new or whatever, but they are different. I just kind of prefer this one more. Now, if you don't use one of these wrist lanyards, they actually can be really handy. All right, so you have an adjustment here. So you put this through your wrist. You can push this little piece all the way up. All right, so it's nice and firm against the wrist, and obviously you're using the light. But if you want to go hands-free, you can just drop it. I don't want to smack my table here, but you just drop it, do whatever you want with your hands, and then you can, you know, just grab the light again and get back in business. So it's just one of those things. I mean, I don't often carry them with the actual wristband on there, but it can be pretty handy. So anyway, I was looking at Amazon recently, and I noticed, number one, I don't actually have the black version, right? So there's two black versions. There's a glossy black, and then there's also like a flat black. And it's funny because most flashlights usually get the black one first, and if I like it, I get the colored versions, you know? Just if I want to change up the EDC or just get a different look or whatever. But the stainless was first, then it was the rainbow one. No, maybe it was the blue one next, then the rainbow, and then the titanium. But yeah, I never got the black. So there's two black ones. Now here's the deal with the price. The stainless one is $43.59 on Amazon currently, and that obviously is subject to change. Amazon's constantly changing. You know, it's really interesting. This is an aside, but I think what's happening, or what's been happening, maybe I'm just catching on late, is that like if something's popular, they raise the price for some reason. If something's unpopular, they lower the price to try to get rid of units. So the stainless here is $43.59, which is an odd amount. But the rainbow one here, $29.90. Same light, Same function, same everything. Maybe the Rainbow one just didn't sell as well. Maybe they have a bunch of these in the warehouse, so they're just selling them cheaper. I don't know. If you don't care about the Rainbow, if you like the Rainbow, kudos to you. You're getting a great price on it. $43.59, $29.90. The blue one is also $43.59. The black one is also $43.59, but I think it's just the glossy one. I don't think that the flat black is available anymore. I don't know if it's sold out or what. Titanium one obviously is always going to be more. This one is currently $56.99. And then if you get the 6-piece set, it's actually $199.90. So if you want an instant collection of all 6 colors, you're saving over 60 bucks instead of buying them individually. So that's kind of cool, I guess, if you're looking to get a bunch for gifts or if you literally just want to collect all the colors. But the lights themselves, they're phenomenal. I absolutely love them. So what's kind of cool about these is that you have this bi-directional clip. It's actually a really nice clip. But this whole thing rotates, okay? See that? Hear the click? It rotates and then this pushes down. And it exposes the head, and the purpose for that is to unscrew it so you can get to the battery. All right, these come with rechargeable AA's. You can see the port is on the side of the battery cell itself. You can use regular AA's in here. Obviously, the performance is going to be different with a regular AA compared to the rechargeable. But yeah, these are 650 lumens on high. All right, slide it back and over. There's a little arrow there that's giving you kind of the instructions. There we go. I got out of focus for a second there. Yeah, just kind of a cool little fidget factor there. You know, sliding this case. It's basically a whole sheath that's over the body of the light. All right, but yeah, it's nice that this is exposed so you can unscrew it. But when you don't want to use it, obviously once you have a fresh battery in there, you could tuck that back in there. So nothing is going to accidentally unscrew. Not that that's a problem. I've literally never had that happen ever, but just kind of cool in a way. You know, and obviously get that kind of, that two-tone there, especially on this titanium. You get the blue body underneath. Just kind of cool. I love it. So 650 lumens, all right, couple modes here. You cycle through low, medium, high, all right, constant on. Just simple little flashlight. This has a CRI of 90. Now, I'm not going to talk about that right now because I want to make a dedicated video to flashlight CRI. Has to do with how true colors are seen. So we'll talk about that because I recently had a discussion with someone. They were trying to work out a trade, and he only liked, I think it was warm white LEDs, and he liked high CRIs. And that's the first time that I've ever had someone specifically ask for lights with a high CRI. So for the people who don't know what that is, I'll make, again, a whole separate video just talking about it, so it's easy to search and find that out. So that's apparently a thing now. Flashlight companies are starting to write, you know, what the CRI is. So anyway, besides that, I love this light. I think it's really cool. Obviously, I have more of them. Kind of going back, I wish that I knew about the whole package deal. Obviously, like, you know, it's a good savings if you happen to want all 6 of them. It's just kind of cool. ACEBEAM in general is great. I mean, they have some really, like, most of my experience with ACEBEAM prior to these, the Rider RX lights that I have now, obviously, they're big, powerful lights, and I can't remember all the different models I've had, but I've had some of their powerhouses, and they had some really cool functions and a ton of light. But, you know, focusing on some more of the EDC style lights like this, I mean, I just really like it. I love so much stuff from ThruNite, and I really love stuff from Olight. But yeah, ACEBEAM's just, it's been there as well in the background as far as EDC stuff and rotating through different lights. Just really cool. Now, as far as the, you know, this little belly band setup goes, I'll probably just keep the stainless back in there, but these are cool for, you know, for EDC where you're seeing things in pocket organizers, or if you just have it clipped to your pocket or something. Sometimes that's when you want, you know, a pop of color, or if you want a certain type of look, you know, depending on what other gear you have. It's just nice to have those different color options. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So let me know if you happen to rock one of these ACEBEAM Rider X models, or if you just happen to like ACEBEAM, but there's another light that you really like. Let me know. I have bigger, like, I think I have an 18650. I want to say it's like the something 70 model. I forget, but it's titanium as well. And it also has this kind of sleeve look to it, and it's awesome. I haven't actually used it in a while, though. I got that 2 years ago, something like that. And I love the light. I just didn't think to grab it again. I have so many different flashlights. I'm constantly trying things out. But anyway, as far as all these different lights go, like, lights come, they go. The ACEBEAM Rider X is definitely one of those ones that stuck around, so much so that I got different variants on it. It's just like, you know, how much I love the, you know, i5R from Olight. It's just one of those things where I want a bunch of colors because it's just a fantastic light, you know. And then, like I said, 308 has a bunch of different cool options too for EDC, and you know, it never really ends. It's like anything. If you like knives, you got a million knives. You like flashlights, you got a million flashlights. You know, guns, you name it. But this is one that, like I said, as far as this company goes, it stands out as being just a great EDC option. So there you go. Let me know if you're rocking one of these in your EDC. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.